Every single week I show different trading methods for those that are wanting to trade, but the truth is not everyone is wanting to spend hours just trading to make their coins. Some just want to spend a few minutes buying a few players and go back to playing their matches. Today's method is one of those methods that are aimed at those types of players. You can spend a few minutes just searching deals, winning trades, listing them, and then you can go straight back to playing matches. When that match is finished, those trades will hopefully have been able to sell on. That way you're able to make coins from the matches that you've played. You're able to also make coins and potentially get some packs depending on the game mode that you're playing in. And in addition to all of that, you're able to get coins from all the different trades that you manage to sell. Now, before I do get into this method, if you do enjoy the content here and want some more helpful tips for FIFA 21, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell. That way you'll always be notified when a new video is uploaded. It's also worth noting that we're not too far away from getting FIFA 22 news. So if you do want to keep up to date with FIFA 22, everything will be uploaded here on this channel. But getting back into the video, playing matches is more lucrative than what it used to be. If you struggle to trade, you can just play matches with squad battles, division rivals and FUT champions, and you'll be able to get amazing rewards. You don't even necessarily need to be an amazing player. As long as you spend some time going through these game modes, you'll get something decent. And in addition to all of this, you're going to be progressing your seasonal progress. And there is where you can also get more untradeable packs as well as some other goods for your account. This is what most players end up doing when they go through Ultimate Team. But if you are one of those players that want to have this playstyle, but in addition to that you want to be able to maximize your coins every single time that you play into a match and also trade, then I have got a few methods for you. We will be looking at players that have already got chemistry styles applied to them. If you were to open a pack and find players within that pack, all of those players will have a basic chem style. This is the default. For there to be a different chem style applied to that player, someone actually has to do it. And in most cases, people apply chem styles when they're trying to build their own teams. Eventually, they will get bored of playing with that team, so they will go ahead and list their players on the market, hoping to get a quick sell so that they can use those coins to buy the next team that they want to be playing with. This opens the door for you to come in and buy some of those players up and relist them, hoping to get a few extra 100 coins or potentially even a few thousand coins profit on those trades. And there are a couple different ways in which we can do this. The first way is by going over to the transfer market, changing the quality to rare gold and selecting one of these chem styles, either being Shadow, Catalyst and Hunter. Depending on the chem style that you select here will also decide what the position is going to be. So if you select the chem style as Shadow, you want to set the position into defenders. If you select Catalyst, you want to set the position into midfielders. And if you select Hunter, you want to set the position into attackers. This way you're looking at the correct players that have the best chem styles that benefit them and their position. The last thing that you want to get is an attacker that has the Shadow chem style, as it's really not going to benefit them that much within that area. You then just want to go to the max buy now and set this to wherever there's the lowest buy now. This pretty much just means is when you search, you've got one page or less. Now it's just about going through those that are actually listed as the cheapest and trying to figure out whether or not they're a good deal. Now with previous methods that we've gone through, I always tell you to have a second account where you can go and check player prices or back out of the transfer market so that you can actually check the player prices on your console. With this one, we're not taking it too seriously. It's all about just using your judgment and trying to figure out whether or not that would be something worth buying. Sometimes it's very easy to decide. Sometimes you'll set the max buy now and all of them will be at the exact same price except for one being listed a lot lower compared to the others on the market. This is where you can buy that and then relist it. But even if this doesn't happen, you can still search this and you can still find very good deals even though they're the exact same price as every other player that's listed. So for example, I searched rare gold with the chem style of Shadow and selected defenders, and then look for the max buy now, and the max buy now was 2,700 coins. When searching this up, there was a total of 6 players, 5 of them being Tomori and 1 of them being Mendy. All of them listed at 2,700 coins. Now instantly through my judgment, I knew that Tomori was not going to be a good player. I would have to buy every single one of them and relist them at a higher price. This is very risky. This is where we start to go into price fixing territory, and it's never a good idea to do this with rare gold players. But Mendy on the other hand, listed at this price the exact same as Tomori, shouted out as a good deal. He's an 81 rated left back with pretty decent pace, and he also has the shadow chem style, making him actually even better. So I decided to instantly buy Mendy for 2,700 coins. When I searched his price up a bit later, there was another one listed and it was at 7,800 coins. Now I decided that I wasn't going to try and push for 7,000 coins. I think once we start to get into that territory, players would much rather just not spend the money, instead buy a normal Mendy with a basic chem style and then buy the shadow chem style, hoping that they can get a cheaper deal. But I did list my Mendy for 4,000 coins, giving me just over 1,000 coins profit after EA tax. And this is what you need to do. Once you go and search these players, there's no need for you to search up each player individually to check their lowest buy now with the specific chem style that they have. It's all about your judgment. Look at every player that's currently listed and pick the ones that are the best deals. As soon as you've searched Shadow for defenders, you then want to move on to Catalyst for midfielders and then Hunter for attackers. And just do the exact same thing for every search that you do. You won't always find amazing deals, but you can find some pretty good ones. You want to list those players on the market, go into your next match, play that match, which will take anywhere between 10 to 20 minutes depending what game mode you're going into, get the coins from that match at the end of it, go back over to the transfer list, see what's managed to sell, clear it, and then use those coins to buy even more players by going through this all over again. As there will be different types of players that are listed with these exact positions and these exact chem styles. If you do want to spend a bit more time trading with these types of players, this is where we go on to method 2. You can actually do all the hard work yourself. You can buy into defenders, midfielders and attackers and then buy the individual chem styles that can be applied to those players in those positions. This is where you'll need to put up a lot more coins, but this is where you can easily dictate the market. As you're buying into the players that you want to buy into, you can find the best of the best and then change their chem styles. My go-to every single time is Catalyst. Catalyst on a buy now will cost 250 coins, and at this price it does mean that you can actually get a bid for 150 coins, so there's next to no expense when you're going to bid on Catalyst. You can then buy midfielders off the transfer market by setting the midfielders as the positioning and then putting the max bid to 650 coins. You won't win every single deal, as gold rares are very much in demand in a minute because of team of the season, but you should be able to get a few for anywhere 650 to around 750 coins. Those players can be stored to your club, and because the Catalyst is a consumable, you have an unlimited amount of storage within your club to send all of these catalysts or any other chem style that you're going to buy. You just now need to spend the time within your club actually applying each chem style to every single player that you bought. Then you will individually search each player to see if there is any listed on the market, and then you can go and list them for whatever price you want to, because 9 out of 10 times there's going to be nothing actually listed for that player with that specific chem style. I do want to make it clear that not every single one of your players will sell within the first hour of listing. Sometimes you need to relist them a few times before they can actually sell. But as your main priority here is playing matches to get coins from those matches and then getting even bigger rewards from the game modes that you're going into, you don't desperately need the coins straight away from your trading, because eventually they will sell and you'll get the coins into your account. This will actually be like a snowball effect, if right now you can only afford to do this with a few players. But as you wait for those players to sell, you've managed to get even more coins from the matches that you've played, so now you can buy even more players, and this just gets bigger and bigger and bigger every single time. At the end of every single match, just go through one of these methods. Search the chem styles with specific positioning, or take the time to buy the player and also the chem styles separately and then add them together to relist them on the market. Whatever you decide to do, just get a few players at the end of every single match, list them and then go into another match, no matter what it is. At the end of it, you'll get anywhere between 400 all the way up to around 900 coins. Those coins will be instantly added to your account, and then you can go back to the FIFA menu to see if anything sold. If anything has sold, you clear it, go and buy even more players, list them, and then go through the match again. You just keep on doing this, rinse and repeat until you've made a suitable amount of coins where you're happy with it. And this is all you have to do for this method. If you do have any questions about anything, then feel free to leave it in the comment section down below. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going to see ya.